Welcome back
Hi.
to Freshly Spoiled with Ryan
And Monique.
and Monique.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute, but we come to you with hot takes on a very freshly released movie.
Yeah.
Is this yours or mine?
Yeah, I have them like all over, but you could
Okay,
squeeze that one
we
for
got
now.
squishable things to keep us busy. We just saw
Dracula.
very nice, very authentic.
Authentic.
We saw Dracula.
Yeah.
You were very excited about it. Didn't
I
know
was so
about
excited.
it. You
No,
didn't know.
you told me about it
Yeah.
the day before it was going to come out, and then you bought
Which
tickets.
what happens? Like we hear about so many movies, we see so many coming attractions. We hear so many. How did we just miss that this was even a thing?
I don't know, and I feel like I follow a few horror accounts and like movie accounts, and I don't know. Sometimes I just scroll and I don't even like absorb information, so maybe
Yeah,
it
right.
did
So
come up. But anyway, yeah.
nonetheless, I saw it like a couple days before it was coming out. I sent it to you, and I got excited. I thought I didn't see. We saw no trailer. We saw
No.
nothing. We saw a couple still images. I was like, oh, this could be interesting. So, sight unseen, got tickets.
Yeah.
You love the idea. You love Dracula the story. You were reading the book.
Yes, yeah. Chapter 7, but I didn't get to finish it obviously before we saw the movie.
Yeah.
But
So you wanted a similar to Frankenstein.
yeah.
You had just read the book, and then
Yes, and then the movie came
the
out.
source material was fresh to you. The original
Yeah.
Frankenstein you read,
Yeah,
and then you saw the movie. But that you loved.
loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Did you feel that was true to the book when you watched it, or you just separate from that? You liked the movie.
Yeah, a lot of it was. I mean, it was different. It was like laid out differently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like a lot better.
So again, this it's right in the name. It's freshly spoiled. If you haven't seen this movie and you are interested in this movie, don't watch this episode until after you watch it, because we're going to talk about this movie. We're going to talk about if it could be spoiled any more than it was by the director. Yeah. So when it first started, how did you feel about the actor from the beginning? Because he was making some pretty bold choices right out of the gate.
Yeah.
You know, with his way he was yelling at the priest, and like right off the bat,
Yeah.
it was like, okay, we're making choices here. This is bold moves.
Yeah, it started off heavy and just got right into it, and killed the priest, and was like, I thought it was gonna really be a strong movie, and then very quickly they introduced a gargoyle.
You think that was the turning point?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Has that term been ruined? Turning point?
Oh.
That was the turning point for you, was the gargoyles. That made you go like, wait a minute now.
Yeah,
It puts into question the choice of everything else being done in the movie. And we go, okay, a person who would do this, let me take a step back and start to criticize everything else going on in this movie. Does this make any sense? Because it's like, with art, you kind of got to buy into the idea of the artist making the thing. Are they capable? Now, this director has made some movies that you like.
Yeah.
Was it Fifth Element?
Yeah.
And Professional?
Yes.
Leon, I think it was, as it was released in another country. So this guy is capable of making storytelling. I've never seen The Fifth Element, which I guess was his biggest movie. Professional, shortly after that. That I have seen. I like that movie, but I have never seen a Dracula movie. I think this is my first Dracula movie. Obviously, I'm aware of the character, but so I don't know. Like, I'm watching it, being like, okay, how much of this is the story? But I couldn't imagine much of it being the actual story of Dracula.
Yeah, so it was funny because at the point that I'm at in the book,
Was it the gargoyles were coming to life in the book?
yeah. So at the point that I'm at in the book, Jonathan is walking through the castle, and he was told not to explore, to stay in his room, but he's called to just like poke around, and the vampires, like the brides or whatever, they all find him, and that's where I was left off.
Yeah.
So in the movie, he goes and he explores, and the gargoyles come and attack him and take him and chain him up. And, and honestly,
as gargoyles do.
Yeah, of course. They're the watchdogs of the castle. I mean, that makes total sense. And they're so cute, and I really do love the gargoyles. And I was like, they really should have their own movie, and I would be into that, but I just don't like it. I didn't like it with
the idea
Dracula.
of it would be a fun movie if it was just like this big goofy movie with his moving gargoyles and like very silly. But the director was trying to have it both ways. He was trying to have a very dark movie.
Yeah.
It was. I didn't realize how similar the story of Dracula and Nosferatu is. Now they're one and the same, really. I guess Nosferatu is Dracula. Like they're the same. It's the same story, really. The origin story is the same.
Right.
So,
I think Dracula, like Vlad the Impaler, like that's, he was the, like the knight, the soldier.
The soldier.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
so it was like, we saw Nosferatu and we liked that a lot. But that was very dark the whole time. That had kept the tone the whole time. It was very like, that had a vision and it followed through with the whole thing.
And
this
they
felt
dipped
like,
in and out.
This felt like it wanted to have some of
dark
that.
and sexy.
Yeah.
And then just cartoony and like
I just
funny.
wonder,
but even it wasn't even funny. Like they were trying to add humor to it.
Yeah, because they were kind of goofy, right? The gargoyles.
Yeah.
It just didn't work, and I don't know how anybody can watch this movie. Like, it's doing okay. Like, the reviews are okay with it, but then I always think about the people who are watching it beforehand. Like, is he serious? Like, the gargoyles are really that's happening in this movie?
Yeah, he like six them on people invading the castle. Like, go do my bidding for me, and they're like, okay, and
then it turns out they try to make sense. Like, oh, it was just children that he turned into gargoyles,
right.
And I'm like, that doesn't make it any less silly.
Yeah, at the end, all the children are released
and they're walking
from
out
their
like
spell.
The worst acting ever. Like, it's tough to criticize children's acting, but sometimes you do see kids that are just so good at acting that it makes you be like, well, then there's no excuse for kids. Hamnet.
Yes.
Unbelievable. So these kids are walking around, but like they were like, I feel like some of them were looking at the camera. They were like, we were like, where are we, outside now? And like, it's just like, we're supposed to look around. Like, keep looking around. Be confused. Be confused. You look over there. Be confused. It's just, I love Christoph Waltz. I get excited anytime I see him in a movie.
He was in Frankenstein.
He was in Frankenstein.
Yes,
that's right. He was in Frankenstein.
Yeah, I got excited when I saw him. I was like, oh, he's in this.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, right?
Yeah, he was the uncle, or the guy who like gave him the money to do all the.
So yeah, he was in Frankenstein, and Dracula. He's working his way through the legendary characters. He's gonna do the Mummy. Like, what's missing? The Mummy. What are the other classic characters? And we were told from our producer that they're not the same. Nosferatu and Dracula are not the same. Similar origin stories, because if you watch Nosferatu and this movie, it's the same. It's the one guy, the real estate or the lawyer, but go and talk about property, and then he gets sent in, and his wife or the woman that he's with is the woman that this Dracula and Nosferatu want. So those movies are the same story. And then he comes to town to, like his first entrance back into town is to meet this woman and be with this woman. Yeah. So it's like, it's the same story. It's just different characters.
Like characters.
So it's interesting how that came to be like, but like who wrote one, who wrote the other, and like, how was it not be like, dude, you just wrote the same story that I wrote. Yeah. Like, you can't just.
Yeah, like I think Nosferatu was like originally based off of like the character, like from the book, and then I don't know exactly where it twists and turns.
Yeah. So what else about this movie do you think that was it? Was it just the gargoyles that you didn't like about this movie and that sent you in, or was it the rest of the?
Yeah, like I did think the acting was pretty good.
I didn't like the redhead as much as you did.
You didn't?
No. Yeah,
Oh.
you seem to like her acting.
did, I
feel
really
like
did.
to me she was out of time. Like she was
Maria.
just like the way she was laughing and stuff. She seemed like a very modern character. Like she seemed like she belonged in a current movie. That character, where she was like acting and like her chopping at
That was so
people.
cute.
I was like, that was my first thing. Be like, okay. I think that was before the gargoyles showed up, maybe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I saw
yeah,
her
that
do
happened
I
first.
saw that and I was like, okay, these are definitely interesting. That's an interesting decision. It's like, it's weird when you're watching a movie to be like, it's almost a decision to be like, do I like, like, okay, am I going to go with this? Am I going to go? So like the first thing's like, okay, that's a red flag. It's like, I'm going to start paying attention a little bit here after I see that. And once I saw the gargoyles, I'm like, okay, now I'm out. This is crazy. But yeah, I didn't love her. And then even like the Christoph Waltz character, he's a great actor, but I just feel like I didn't buy it, and like the whole religious thing and being so wise, and it was like the supernatural element to Dracula.
Yeah.
Surprised me, like him having like superpowers in a way, like he just his being able to, is not telepathy, but what like.
Yeah, he would just like move things, and
Yeah.
also the casting the spells and transforming people into things, and the boys into the gargoyles.
Right. Sure. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Um,
Right. Yes, that's not a
yeah,
part. I
it's
don't know
like-
if that's a part of the story. Like,
No, I think because I was very confused by the gargoyles, and from what I read, it was just they were like they were taking place of the female vampires in the castle.
that they feel
And
like
that's
that
why
was not,
there were none. They kind of did that with the nuns when he went to the church.
Yeah. Right.
And that was kind of
Which
a
is like
cool
a
scene
cool-
too.
Yeah, it was
when
a
they
cool
were all, like,
visual, and they were
climbing.
like he was raising up. I was like
Yeah.
interested, like what is he raising on? Like, are they raising him up? Like,
Yeah,
is
I
it
think
like
they
a
were all
pile of
just-
women
yeah.
under him that was like raising him up.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
But it was like the idea of him creating a magic potion, like it was a love
Oh,
potion,
the
a love
scent.
potion number 9 that women couldn't resist was
Yeah.
like another thing. I'm like, he's putting a little like. They
Oh,
can't
and then
resist,
they also-
can't resist this.
Right. Yeah, and he did that
Yeah.
too. The dancing, they tried to also make it like a musical type of thing with the it showed him over the years going to all the different balls and
Oh,
the
yeah.
dances, and they
Yeah.
all were each time period, each country that he went to were all
Right. Oh, and another
Dancing.
debate that we had on the way home from the movie was not even a debate. I think we were in agreement about it. But
could only have a debate.
yeah, they showed him like fed up with life and not being able. So he was trying to kill himself, and they should have
Oh,
kept
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to jump off the castle and off the castle.
Yeah.
And I said like,
Into the white puffy snow.
yeah, and like yes, that fall was long enough that even if you fell into snow, it would kill you. But it didn't do the visual any favors to watch him hit the ground and be like, because you thought the thing like, oh, he's being saved by the snow,
Yes.
not that he can't die. So it was like a bad visual. Like you want to see him just like hit the ground, plat, and then
Yeah.
just get up and be like, you know.
He was just
not-
very near rocks and cliff
Yeah,
edges
right.
and water, ice.
Yeah.
You know, like
So
there were many sharp, hard things.
that
he
was
could jump
like
on.
a bad example of him trying to kill himself
Yeah.
by jumping. But then I saw like, but there's other ways to kill a vampire. Like they could voluntarily go into the sun.
That's right.
And
you did say
they
that.
would be like,
Yeah.
he's not immune to that because it's not like other vampires get melted. He also can't go into the sunlight, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't he know eventually that if he wanted to kill himself, that he could go into the sunlight and perish that way? And you said, well, at one point he goes, you even get bored of trying to,
Yeah.
or you get fed up of trying to kill yourself. I'm like, yeah, but he was alive for like 200 years at that point.
Yeah.
He would have known that
He would have
he would have wanted to go
experienced
one day. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go out and be like, ooh, this sun is actually. I'm not gonna like. Then he
Yeah.
would, like, you would learn by trial and error that I can't go in the
Before
sun.
he got fed up with trying to kill himself.
Yeah, he would have like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna go in the sun. This is annoying. Like, it's gonna burn, but it's be worth it to kill myself. So I was like, if he really wanted to, he could have killed himself, or like, fall on a wooden stake. You just keep trying to kill yourself by jumping off of a building into the snow. That's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Which is again like you start to pick apart movies that you start to discredit from the beginning. It's like in a good movie, that might not have been a problem. But
things
you
pass.
start to be like, all right, if we're tearing this movie apart, let's really rip this thing to shreds. Like, what else is bad about this movie? Sending the soldiers into the castle. It's like,
Yeah.
and then he started like hand-to-hand combating them. I'm like, but you've proven, you've displayed that you have special powers. Why would you even bother? Wouldn't you just be like, and like watch them all just fly against the wall and be like, you've wasted your time coming here.
Right. Just put on that perfume and make them come to you.
Yeah. Does that work with men too? Would men find them irresistible?
I feel like in the balls, everybody was just captivated.
Everybody was captivated by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to watch a good Dracula movie now because I feel like I'm interested and I liked Nosferatu and different characters we know. But yeah, I'd like to know what that looks like because this wasn't it.
This wasn't it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caleb Landry Jones, he played Dracula. I liked him. I liked him as an actor. He was good.
But were you ever really like attracted to him at any point? Like, do you want to be
No.
attracted to a Dracula? Like when he's in his young form? Like, he's supposed to be like a guy who's irresistible. So I feel like.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I was getting at. Not to be mean, but like with the makeup for Dracula, I didn't like that either. I was saying like I felt like he was kind of too like an amphibian looking.
Like bloated.
Yeah, and
kinda.
like a little, like, I don't know. Yeah, like a water creature, toad.
Yeah, you think like withered would be thinner, not
Pronounced,
thicker.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, that's just like kind of how he looks, like the character himself. Like, so they just made him,
Yeah.
look like that, just with wrinkles and stuff. But whatever, like,
Yeah, I don't know
the
if
charm
maybe.
also has to do with him portraying that as well. And
Yeah,
that's
I wonder
important
if
for
like
us.
maybe it's, and you feel bad. He's not going to see this, but you feel bad being like maybe it needed to be somebody who wasn't that attractive, because the whole point is women could be attracted to him despite the fact that they would never be attracted to him.
Yeah.
So it's like if he's like a really sexy guy, maybe that doesn't work. But the idea of like, oh, if I use this cologne, I become
Yeah.
irresistible to women because
I
you can
already
clear
am.
obviously you can see obviously yeah right.
I also thought it was funny that he took 400 years to find his love. He finally found her and convinced her to come back with him
Yeah.
and like live forever with him.
Can I just stop and say it's funny that it was like literally just a woman who looks like her. Like the idea of like I love this woman. It's like I mean I can understand that. And I probably would feel the same way. But it's like it wasn't like a woman that like embodied her and like
Yeah.
just loved everything about her that he would just pick up and know. There's like this woman doesn't look like her, but that's the reincarnation of the woman that I've been looking for this whole year. It's like no, just look at this picture, find a woman who looks just like this, and it's like this one kind of looks like her a lot. And it's like she's got a very unique look that he could be like that's not a face that comes around a lot. So
Yeah.
it's like that, yeah. Yeah, but then go ahead. So yeah, they finally found her. He convinced her to come back to his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it all turned around very quickly. They didn't even have a night together.
yeah.
And then the priest came and
I
was
know.
like, if you love her, you'll let her go. And he was like, kill me. Like,
And like,
I'm letting you kill me.
who are they harming? Like, all he ever wanted was to be alone with this woman.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, just leave him be. Like, this is a romantic story. Let him
Yeah.
go. Like, they were with her when she was talking about the guy that she's supposed to marry, and it was very clear she wasn't in love with him.
Yes.
So it's like
Yeah.
she was like, eh.
She's like, I feel like I'm supposed to be.
I'm in
she
another
said,
time.
In another time.
So it's like he should like when he went and got her, he was like, "Oh, that's the woman that he's looking for and should be with.
Yeah.
Let them be together." The only reason he's out biting people's necks is
It's 'cause
because
he's looking for her.
Now he's found her. Maybe this is all going to go to an end. They're just going to like, yes, they're going to they need to survive off of people's
yes.
blood.
Yeah.
So,
Otherwise, they're both going to wither.
but it's like,
they'll
I
be
don't know.
together.
yeah, maybe they can just go around mercy killing people who are old and like about to die, and that's how they can feed them. Like maybe they can be doing good. Like they can just
Right?
be like
On a mission to.
yeah, they can be the Dr. Kevorkian
yeah.
of be like Mike would set your loved one down. It's like you ready? You said your goodbyes. Okay. I gotta eat. Yeah, disappointing. It's like it's such a romantic story. That now they're just living. I mean, not. I don't. It doesn't need to end romantically, but it's like, what is it? What are you so bothered about that these two are now living in a castle, not bothering anybody?
Yeah.
Like, I guess if there's a creature going around that is, of the dead and 400 years old, and I guess
I know,
you'd
like,
need that to come to an end.
Also,
but
like, the priest's mission to kill him couldn't also, like, he just wouldn't change in an instant either. Right. But yeah, just I feel like he should have put up more of a fight.
Yeah.
Or they should have left or something. Like, they should have. I don't know. He should have figured it out to be with her.
Yeah, it was funny. Like when after it was very clear that she wasn't really into this guy that she's supposed to marry, and like he showed up once before, and you could tell like she had a night, or she kind of like met this, him.
Yeah.
Dracula in his form.
She came home.
She came home and he was showed
sitting
up. And
there
she's,
like.
Yeah. She's got like,
Damn.
this is not, this guy's not doing it for me at all. Like, I need some adventure. I need a guy who's,
Yeah.
She's just, yeah. They're two problematic people that deserve each other, That's not the type of people who need to be bothering other people. They should be with each other. This guy's going to do a lot better with some nice woman that doesn't,
Yeah.
that loves him for who he is. And
Yes.
And even like after he disappeared, he just left. He was like, I can't follow that. Like, it's not like she's free from Dracula's control. Oh, now we're gonna get married. It's like well, that's done.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just like go on to like, oh, so are we gonna can we get married now finally? You're done fucking around with Dracula?
Yeah.
Disappointing, but we've
Yeah.
watched a lot of good movies this year.
Mhm.
And in contrast, you need to have some bad movies. What's the last bad movie you think we watched that was
Not as bad, but I get what was it? It was a foreign film.
Oh, we didn't like Secret Agent very much.
Secret Agent. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it was a bad movie. Like, this was a horrible movie.
I think
but-
we didn't like how admired it is
Yeah.
in the acting in it. We thought like, this is fine, but
Yeah.
So anything else to say about how you say it?
Dracula.
Dracula. That's how he said it in the movie. He said was it Count? You said would say Count. You said Count Dracula.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I know quite a thing about film. As you can see, I'm wearing my Focus feature shirt. I'm in like a bit of a club, so we get. I have a Janus T-shirt, Janus Films T-shirt.
Do that?
Yeah, then I have the Focus feature, so I know a lot about films.
Film buff.
Yeah. Thank you so much for revisiting. Hopefully, it won't be so long before the next one. We should do like an Oscar. We should do like an Oscar thing, Oscar wrap up. We've seen a lot
Like
of
a
the Oscar
bunch in
movies.
one episode.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm missing an earring. What happened?
We'll find that later.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you liked Dracula, even if we didn't. And if you didn't, we hope that you found like you're less crazy for coming here and watching this. Yeah, I wasn't crazy. That movie was very bad. And if you liked it, we're happy you liked it. And, just a little confused by it. But
I think we'd like to talk to you if you liked it.
yeah. Comment if you liked it. Tell us why you think we're wrong. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.